What's up everyone, this is Cher talking, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we'll be talking about Romancing SaGa UniverSe Twitch livestream done by Square Enix announcing second year anniversary and a lot of different stuff. I will be giving the link to the whole livestream here in the description of the video, so if you want to check it out, it's pretty good. We get a lot of things on this upcoming second anniversary. One point, this is still not the anniversary. We need 3 weeks. This is the start of the celebration. And the first is second anniversary missions round 1. We get 2,000 gens and also platinum tickets. This platinum tickets has a different color, so that means that we may get an update. Says round 1, so maybe we'll get more in round 2 and round 3. He also said that we'll be getting around 60,000 gems during the whole anniversary. It may be even more than that if you get your sumo ads and stuff. There's also an update to equipment metal exchange. We can get Titan Suit, that's pretty nice for tanks if you miss it out. There is also the Demise Ring that increases intelligence by a lot. They also said that Bertrand's weapon will be added, so those that skip it, the event, will now be able to get. There's also a new expedition area, very nice. We have a quality of life update where you can use many tickets. This increases status by a lot. There's the new story chapter. 2 episode 13 is the last part of Joe's storyline, so part of the story ends here. We'll be getting a new protagonist for chapter 3. We may have to wait like 3 months or so, or even more, but that's very nice. We see the end of Joe's story. There is also a 0 stamina campaign underway, with half stamina for another part. The first chapter will be free, and then you get half for the second part. There's also some second anniversary coin drops. You'll be able to get equipment medals. There is expedition tickets, platinum tickets, stamina, and also a new weapon. This new weapon here is a spear with a dark element, and it's important for a character that we'll be getting pretty soon. More into that later. There's also second anniversary appreciation login bonus. We'll be getting the gems every day till we reach the full calendar. The second anniversary quest, we will also be able to get 3 gold pieces for styles, and this is already a spoiler of the characters that we'll be getting as GLEX exclusives, as you see it here. Okay, now we go for the second slide. Here we have a new GLEX event called Final Battle with Ludwig. Win against Ludwig to get many Testaments of Might. There's also the new Testament of Might level 3, that is this one here. So we'll be able to get plus 12 status for our characters, save for the buffers, damage dealers, and for their main status only for now. This will be very important. There's also gems, so pretty nice. Then we have Seeker's Path on June 7. The first event is June 5, this one is June 7, and we can train new characters that we got. This is expected. I hope that they make this a permanent event. It's just so good to level up skills. Now we'll get some bundles in the reset. There are some good bundles here for those that purchase gems. There's also this one-time only advanced welcome pack with books and page views. The price is not so bad as you compared it to the 2000 page views. It's exactly nice. The books are just an extra. This is also the art of one of the GLEX styles that we'll be seeing on this picture here. There is ninjutsu to the fullest Azami, time to get serious Vampire Lady, and pumping up Barbara. Those 3 GLEX styles, and it's nice to see the game going full cycle. Azami was the best character on launch, now she's getting a GLEX style. Vampire Lady is pretty unique, and I guess the first character to get a GLEX buff. And Barbara is a character that only had the platinum style so far. Gets a very good use and now has a limited style. So Azami is the first one we'll be talking about. She's a character that has very good agility. As you can see, 105% is the highest one we have in the game. She's actually built for will instead of endurance. This is strange, but also her SCR is pretty high and a character that can do very good damage. I guess that she has good will because of something that I'll be explaining. She's a pierce snooker, and usually mages are weak to pierce, so they will attack with magical attacks, so will is more important than endurance. This Azami is pretty unique, to be honest. She has a passive that recovers BP and heals when she attacks. This is actually pretty common in some recent units. She gets a 25% increase in damage when hitting weak targets, and also 20% more all the time, and more with combo and overdrive. So around 45% most of the time, and that is pretty strong. But we need to check her attacks. We have this attack called Tekokagi. I don't know if it's already on JP. It's just 3 BP and recovers 3 BP, so that means that she is very nice for auto, because the BP she spends, she regains. That works pretty well with her second attack, that is Ninjutsu 1000 Blades. So this is a fast attack, indirect, so does not get counter, and only 8 BP. She can use this on turn 1 and turn 3 for farming. That would be very nice, because she's an agility character. She can be placed on agility for Rainbow Rangers, and that is gonna rock for sure. For farming, she's close to Saruin levels of power, but Saruin can use twice in a row. I can compare this more to what you see with the Matriarch UDX style, the Matriarch buff, so it's more volley. But at least Azami can be used on a different slot. Agility, she does not face so much competition since she now has also slash damage. Slash and pierce, there's not even blunt here. It's pretty unique. The last attack is called Go for Broke, and this makes her very similar to Rofus and Rook, because she goes for a very weak attack, and then this is just like a normal attack, and then she chases with another one that has recoil damage, so 30% of her HP will be cut. She doesn't have revival like Rook, and then she acts with the 4S attack that's called Transient Flash, and gets Paralyzer after that. I have to say that the cost is not so high, it's 9. She gets 1 BP back after she attacks, but the paralyzed part can be very problematic since, like I said, her endurance is pretty bad. Depending on the fights, if you are fighting against mages, it will not hurt. But there's one good thing about this Azami: if you're using her with an evasion strategy, she'll probably just evade. That is not usually the case with Rofus or Rook. We don't use them on evasion strategy since they are not as fast as Azami, but she will work pretty well. And also, if you bring Matriarch 1, she buffs Agility and STR, the two main status for Azami, so she will really work well. But only for Pierce Nuke, very exclusive to this martial arts attacker. Then we have Barbara, that is a support unit. We have something very unique with her as well. She has 100% intelligence and 93% STR. She tries to focus on too many status, and this can be detrimental a little. Her agility is on 87, looks like an old mage. New mages have more than this. Her endurance is not so high, but will is high just like most mages. We have chance to buff attack boost and chance to buff defense boost, so this is just like Arthur's last passive, is not so good. But offensive unit comes from the future. She gets 10% increase in damage to everyone as long as everyone is alive. So remember Leon that buffs 10% to everyone with Imperial, I forgot the name. She does the same, but for the long fights as well. So this is pretty good. And there is high battle tension that gives her 15% increase, sorry, 20% increase in damage and plus 1 BP. With plus 1 BP, she can use Flamenco buff, so everyone gets 50% increase in damage. So we can get that from a Platinum style, everyone has access to, it's not bad. But what about her normal attacks? We have Power Grabs, came with Doll. It's an attack that has a guarantee to debuff STR. It's just like Acupuncture Plus, but it only costs 5, does not do as much damage. Of course, it's just C power, but recovers HP. So this is pretty unique. Sometimes we want to debuff without using direct attacks, so this will be nice since it's indirect. And she gets some good damage passive, so it's not so bad. There is also Tree Flower. This is an attack that she stole from the stage version of Rock that deals AoE damage and buffs Will. Can be useful for some fights where we need to protect the characters against status elements and there's many people attacking, so not so bad. But she cannot use this 3 times in a row since she will lack 1 BP. And then there's Dark Wash Plus. This is an amplify over the original Dark Wash that deals damage, triple S already by 10 BP, but also removes all buffs from an enemy. It works on boss. There's no chance involved, so it doesn't matter if the enemy has high will. But you do need to hit. So if the enemy has way too much agility, you may need to buff yourself before you hit. That is for very hard stages on War Tower. But this is pretty interesting, and we're working very hard fights. Right now in the Matcha Tower, this can be used to clear one of the last stages. Then we have Vampire Lady, and this Vampire Lady is a little strange. Well, she has resistance against shadow damage and decrease in fire and sun damage. Makes sense, she's a vampire, she's weak to blunt. Status distribution is, well, similar to the other ones. STR, agility and intelligence, and bonuses for STR and agility. Dexterity is at very low levels, but she may still hit well. She gets good love and charisma because she heals as well. The first passive is the same as the Mystic Asylus, and Tukwai, 37% chance to evade all types of attacks. This is pretty nice. The second one, she's stealing from Ray, but I think she heals more. When she gets killed, she will recover her own HP on the end of a turn and revive, but she may still take many damages to decrease her LP if she gets damaged when dead. So, I don't know, I think they should have been a little more creative with the second passive because the rest of the attacks are not so shiny. And then she has Fired Up 6 for 30% increase in damage. For skills we have Strike Slash, is a sheep attack just like Asylus. She's trying to compete with Asylus and a lot of stuff here, and has a chance to stun, but it's slow, she doesn't have much intelligence, so yeah, forget about that. And then we have Rising Nova Plus. This is just like Dark Wash Plus, because it will also remove all buffs from enemies. This is an exclusive buff in global, so it's also slash and hit, double S power for 9 BP. It's pretty amazing, but she's not the only character that can use this now. This amplifier will also be available to Rick, that gets a new style pretty soon in Perfector banner, and also to Asylus if you have her Halloween style or her first White Day version. Then this is pretty nice. She has a third attack called the Blood Moon Totality. This one is interesting, but could be so much better. For 9 BP, you get 3 hits with E power. Let me tell you, this is low power triple S if you compare it to other characters. For 9 BP, it's not bad. 3 hits that will also heal herself and someone by a very small effect. That should be around 170s, I guess, because she has very high love. Is this good enough to compensate? I don't know. It's both slash and heat, but when we need heal, we need a better heal that guarantees that people will survive. This one has a random chance and may even heal her twice. So we don't know who's gonna get healed, if it's a character that needs healing or not. So I am not so excited with Vampire Lady, sadly. Rising Nova can be used by other people, and she's also competing against Barbara from this banner, so proceed with caution. We also get 1000 jewels by this community gift, because we got plenty of community activity. Like even these fan arts, they are pretty nice, as you can see here. I really love what they did with Miss Surfing. And this is it, guys. We just got to the end. They also want us to join the Facebook and Twitter pages. Just do that because it helps. We always need to participate on stuff to make sure that we are celebrating the game anniversary. It's super important. We may get some more stuff. If you don't like these characters too much, you can wait if you want. I will be making a review tomorrow, so you can wait. I'll be comparing the styles to other ones. But that's it. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't, and if you want to support the channel, there are links in the description. I hope to see you soon in the next one. Bye.